The 2026 FIFA World Cup final delivered many spectacular moments, but a scene lasting only a few seconds became the most talked about topic on social media. As the spotlight directed its beam toward the entertainment stage, Justin Bieber suddenly formed a love sign with both hands toward BTS's Jimin and Jungkook. That simple gesture instantly triggered a wave of reactions from tens of thousands of spectators in the stadium to millions of fans watching the broadcast worldwide. The moment felt exceptionally special as it brought together three of the biggest names in the global music industry on one of the largest stages in the sports world. Beyond merely performing at the same event, spontaneous interactions like this in public are extremely rare, making every second an instant focus of attention. Video footage showed Justin Bieber first looking over toward Jimin and Jungkook before forming a heart symbol with his hands. The international broadcast camera captured the moment perfectly, displaying their expressions and gestures across the stadium's giant screens. As soon as the love sign appeared, the audience's attention, previously focused on the entire stage, suddenly shifted to Jimin and Jungkook. The cheers grew louder while the cameras repeatedly returned to highlight the two BTS members after Justin Bieber's gesture went viral within minutes. On social media, the short video clip circulated rapidly. Many fans refer to it as one of the rarest cross-artist interactions in the history of the 2026 World Cup final. Others noted that the moment felt like a symbolic encounter among three global pop icons on a stage that only comes around once every 4 years. Fans of both BTS and Justin Bieber began capturing every angle of the video. Some even slowed down the footage to verify Justin Bieber's gaze before he formed the heart symbol, while others tried to capture Jimin and Jungkook's reactions immediately after the gesture was made. The excitement grew because all three have long held immense influence in the international music industry. Their presence alone at a single event was considered a historic occasion, making even the smallest interaction an automatic topic of discussion across various digital platforms. Many netizens viewed the love sign as a gesture of mutual appreciation among global artists. Although there was no official statement regarding the meaning behind the gesture, fans still considered it a heartwarming moment demonstrating mutual respect on the world's biggest stage. Entertainment analysts also noted that moments like this hold strong symbolic value. The World Cup final is not just a soccer tournament, but also a stage that brings together culture, music, and influential figures from around the globe. Consequently, the brief interaction between Justin Bieber, Jimin, and Jungkook quickly transformed into one of the most shared clips. Interestingly, there was no lengthy dialogue or over-the-top action. Just a heart symbol lasting a few seconds was enough to cause the cameras, stadium audience, and millions of viewers worldwide to instantly divert their attention toward Jimin and Jungkook. The video continues to be replayed and analyzed by fans. Many believe this rare moment will be remembered as one of the most iconic scenes from the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. The question remains, was Justin Bieber's love gesture merely a spontaneous greeting on stage, or could it mark the beginning of a larger future collaboration among the three global superstars? The stage lights were sweeping across the venue while the music reached its liveliest segment. Broadcast cameras alternated between the performers, leaving the audience expecting no further surprises amidst the grandeur of the final night. Jimin and Jungkook were enjoying the atmosphere while facing the crowd, while Justin Bieber stood a few steps away from them. A few seconds later, Justin Bieber slowly turned his gaze toward the two BTS members. Without any cue or exaggerated movement, he raised both hands and formed a love symbol. The moment passed quickly, but it was enough to make the broadcast director keep the camera focused on the three of them. The stadium's reaction changed instantly. The crowd's cheers, which had been following the rhythm of the music, suddenly surged when the heart symbol appeared on the giant screen. Thousands of phones were raised to record, while applause and shouts echoed throughout the venue. In seconds, public attention shifted from the grand stage of the 2026 World Cup final to this rare interaction among three global superstars who managed to steal the show with a single, simple gesture. Spontaneous interactions like this almost never happen at an event as massive as the World Cup final. Having three megastars with huge global fan bases perform on the same stage is already a rarity, let alone witnessing a gesture that visibly connected them in front of millions of live broadcast viewers. What made this moment even more special was the absence of any indication that it had been planned beforehand. Everything happened quickly and naturally. Within seconds, the heart symbol from Justin Bieber redirected focus from the grandeur of the stage toward Jimin and Jungkook, creating one of the most talked about scenes of the night. For fans, the moment was more than a simple gesture. They saw it as a symbolic meeting of three global music icons who have spent years dominating the entertainment industry with an influence that transcends borders and cultures. That is why the few-second video clip carried far greater emotional value than its brief duration suggested. Many netizens labeled the scene a once-in-a-lifetime moment. The reason was simple. It is exceedingly rare for a stage as grand as the World Cup final to bring Justin Bieber, Jimin, and Jungkook into a single camera frame and capture such a spontaneous interaction clearly on an international broadcast. That combination made the video a viral sensation and one of the most iconic clips from the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. Spectators near the stage raised their phones to record the interaction. Some are heard shouting the names of Jimin, Jungkook, and Justin Bieber simultaneously, creating a distinct roar separate from the soccer chants that had previously dominated the stadium. From various sections of the stands, glowing phone screens appeared as thousands tried to record the brief moment. Some spectators even pointed toward the giant screens so their friends would not miss the rare gesture. The stadium atmosphere, originally filled with competitive athletic enthusiasm, instantly transformed into a sea of cheers typical of an international music concert. When the camera panned back to Jimin and Jungkook following Justin Bieber's love gesture, another wave of applause reverberated. The names of the three artists were shouted sequentially from all corners of the stadium, proving that the audience's focus had temporarily shifted from the match to the spontaneous moment unfolding on stage. Many eyewitnesses in the stadium later admitted they only realized how special the moment was after seeing the reaction of the crowd around them. In seconds, thousands of people simultaneously pulled out their phones to capture it, as if realizing they were witnessing an interaction that would likely not be easily repeated. Even after the music resumed, the audience's enthusiasm did not subside. Several stadium screens continued showing the artists' expressions, while cheers erupted whenever the camera displayed Justin Bieber, Jimin, or Jungkook. The brief moment left a lasting impression, making it one of the most memorable scenes from the 2026 FIFA World Cup final festivities. The short video clip continues to be replayed by fans across the globe. Every detail, from the direction of Justin Bieber's gaze to the expressions of Jimin and Jungkook, as well as the crowd's reaction in the stadium, remains a topic of discussion on social media. Despite its brief duration, the moment left an impact far greater than its length. For many fans, this served as proof that the most memorable moments do not always stem from elaborate performances or spectacular stage effects. Sometimes, a simple gesture arising spontaneously can create memories that endure for years to come. The 2026 FIFA World Cup final will not only be remembered as the night soccer stars competed for the world's most prestigious trophy. For music lovers, the night also delivered a rare scene where three global pop icons shared a single frame, creating a moment that instantly captured the attention of millions. Now, one question lingers in the minds of fans. Was Justin Bieber's love symbol merely a spontaneous gesture of appreciation to Jimin and Jungkook on the world's grandest stage? Or did it mark the beginning of a creative relationship that might one day lead to a collaboration fans have long imagined? Until that question is answered, the short video will likely continue to be replayed and remembered as one of the most iconic moments from the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. The 2026 FIFA World Cup final delivered many spectacular moments, but a scene lasting only a few seconds became the most talked about topic on social media. As the spotlight directed its beam toward the entertainment stage, Justin Bieber suddenly formed a love sign with both hands toward BTS's Jimin and Jungkook. That simple gesture instantly triggered a wave of reactions from tens of thousands of spectators in the stadium to millions of fans watching the broadcast worldwide. The moment felt exceptionally special as it brought together three of the biggest names in the global music industry on one of the largest stages in the sports world. Beyond merely performing at the same event, spontaneous interactions like this in public are extremely rare, making every second an instant focus of attention. Video footage showed Justin Bieber first looking over toward Jimin and Jungkook before forming a heart symbol with his hands. The international broadcast camera captured the moment perfectly, displaying their expressions and gestures across the stadium's giant screens. As soon as the love sign appeared, the audience's attention, previously focused on the entire